invite up some of our leaders, some of you, some IBOs, for them to share some of their experiences and how they share their love for the products with new IBOs and new customers. So I want to bring up our leaders. We have Mac Atkinson from the United States, Bob Dara, also from the United States, and Ling Ling Lim from Malaysia. Please come on up. Thank you, Ruben. All right, let's give it up. Come on. All right. So, Mac, I have known Mac for a good amount of time. I'm not going to say how long, because that's going to date us, both of us right now.
Yes, it would.
But you've had a lot of experience, obviously, with things like the philosophy of regeneration. For a new person, a brand new person, how do you share the philosophy of regeneration with them?
You know, a number of ways, Ruben, and thank you for this topic. I get to talk about the philosophy of regeneration in front of the founders of the company, right?
Yes.
Is that something?
We got to find out if we've done a good job.
As a kid, you'll have to tell me if I've done a good job when we're all done, okay? When I look at the philosophy of regeneration, I think of a couple of things. First of all, the term NBC, okay? Can anybody in the audience tell me what NBC stands for? Thank you. Good. We got you right there with us. You know, when I think of those three initials, the first one that comes to mind for me is the idea of balance. And Ruben, you touched on it a second ago. Products like Quinary, okay, that really nourish the 5 key systems of the body. When we talk about cleansing, products like Fortune Delight and Cali at the cellular level, cleansing our bodies for us. And when it comes to nutrition, things like Protein Plus, VitaShake, and New Plus. And a quick aside, if you don't mind, you know, Ruben, I get to travel around the world a couple times each year. Part of what I love so much about my Sunrider business. In every meeting I do around the world, I ask people, if you were stranded on a desert island, what one product could you not live without in terms of the Sunrider regimen? And 9 times out of 10, it comes back to New Plus, okay? And for me, that's always been my favorite product. That's always my answer as well. And I got to say, too, I can remember from an athletic standpoint, which you and I are both involved in the martial arts. I can still remember J.W. Emerson, God rest his soul, telling me years ago, Mac, you need to be eating a New Plus a half an hour before you work out in karate, and you need to eat one within a half an hour of your workout just to be able to build the lean muscle and have the energy you need for a workout. So there's our nourish, balance, and cleanse. Let's talk a little bit about the philosophy of regeneration. There's 4 key points we like to focus on, of course. Okay, the first one is we are all about food. We are not about chemicals or isolates. This is all whole food herbs that we're using here at Sunrider, okay? We talk about the idea of variety. And Ruben, you mentioned variety a second ago. For me, when I think of variety, it's a product like quinine, okay, that has over 50 different herbs, plants, and flowers that make up that formulation. When we talk about concentration, okay, this is one I love. Imagine in your mind, okay, eating 10 carrots. Who could do that, right? Too much fiber, too much roughage in your system. But if you take the nutrients from 9 carrots and spray it on a single one and you eat that, that's the kind of concentration we're talking about in Sunrider products. And then, of course, the owner expertise, okay, that brings these things to us. 5,000 years of history combined to bring us everything we have here today. For me, I'm going to simplify it for everybody, and I love this, and I thank you, Dr. Karen Spencer-Dees, for helping with me with this years ago. But a simple one-sentence thing I like to use all the time. If we nourish our body with the right combination of whole food nutrition and cleansing beverages, our bodies will not only be healthy and in balance, but they will repair, renew, and regenerate as they were naturally designed to do. There's my story.
Wow. I think we did a pretty good job. Before we came up here, my mom was literally writing what you were talking about down, saying we need to tell our IBOs to say these things. And he just said them. So again, thanks. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank goodness. Okay.